Let's do this. Alright, what's going on everyone out there? First of all, I don't even know if I'm going to post this or not. I'm thinking about creating a channel, like a daily, maybe not daily, but every other daily or something, kind of like just an update kind of thing, talking about my life and stuff like that because I know I'm not the only one out there. I know there's a lot more people like me out there, and I just feel like maybe I need to talk to somebody. Like, I don't know. And maybe people that are out there in the world that come across this video might might actually see this and want to talk as well and need some help as well. But anyway, so this if I do upload this, this will be my first video, and I'll introduce myself. My name's Colt. I'm 26 years old. I live in the United States. I'm not going to specify exactly where, just for reasons. But I've been diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia. Bipolar a while ago, schizophrenia not too long ago. So I guess I could start out with my I'll start out with my childhood, just to get things started. I don't know how long this video will be. I don't know if I'll cut it up into two pieces or not, but yeah, I'll talk about my childhood because I've had issues whenever I was a child. I don't know if it progressed into what I am today or not, but yeah. So whenever I was a child, I was raised by my real mother and raised by my stepdad since I was one. My stepdad and my mother I love to death. My stepdad is pretty much my real dad, but my real biological father, he he used to pick me up on the weekends, and I think I was 7 years old. He dropped me off one day and said that I'll never see you again. Now, if that affects my adulthood now, like some therapists say that deep down you still hold a grudge against them and stuff, but I had my stepfather all my life, so I don't know if that does actually affect it or not. But like I said, whenever I was 7, he dropped me off one day. He said, I'll never see you again, and that was the end of that story. I know he had another son that he loved a lot more than me. I guess he didn't really care about me. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know. But I received a letter from him like 10 years later. 10 years later, telling me how he was struggling to pay child support and how he was struggling to get by and stuff like this. And it felt like an insult on top of injury, if that makes sense. But anyways, so my childhood, it was a good childhood, but it was a rough childhood. I think I made it rough, but I might be wrong. I used to be a bad kid. I used to get in fights a lot. All the way through school, I used to get in fights. Always at the principal's office. My parents always called on me. I dropped out of high school. Um, I dropped out of high school, but well, I went to an alternative school. They sent me to an alternative school, which is like a behavioral school, because I just couldn't stay out of trouble. But I dropped out of that. I ended up quitting that. Um, I used to steal a lot. I used to smoke and stuff like that. Used to stay away from home a lot and stuff like that. Um, my mom, I love my mom to death, but therapists also said this was an issue that causes the problems that I have nowadays. I don't believe it, but my mom was alcoholic and drug addict. It's I don't like talking about it, but I used to have a lot of anger issues as a kid, and I think a lot of the anger came from that because I felt like I had to care for her and protect for her, well, protect her and all that. So like all my way growing up, I dealt with that and stuff. And my stepdad, he's a great guy and stuff, but he used to get mad at my mom for drinking and stuff, which is understandable. But he used to raise his voice at my mom, so I would get in fights with him, physical altercations with my stepdad over my mom for her drinking and drug problem, which I don't know if that caused the problems that I have nowadays or not, but maybe it did. Maybe it did. But I mean, my parents tried to get me stuff that I wanted. I mean, we weren't rich or anything. I'd say we were like low middle class. I mean, they provided a roof over my head, good food in my belly. Christmases were pretty good. I mean, they pretty much got me. If I asked for something that wasn't really expensive, they um they pretty much got it for me, which I'm very thankful for. But so my childhood was kind of rough. I mean, I know a lot of people had it a lot rougher and stuff like that, but I don't know how to go into more detail. Like I said, this is my first video, so hopefully, if I do upload this, I can open up more and more to you guys. Um, I know I don't have any followers right now or anybody to talk to right now, but yeah, this will just be like the first video that I do. But whenever I turned 18, I got kicked out of my house, moved in with my sister, and had to start working from there. And it was kind of rough living with them and stuff. It was actually really rough. It changed my whole world and stuff. But that's pretty much my childhood. I'll go more in depth. I'll go more, keep going more and more as I go along. So uh, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope maybe this reaches out to somebody, and maybe I can start a community of people that just talk to each other, honestly. But I think I'm gonna upload this. If I do upload this, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.